Hey guys, hope you all have a phenomenal week. It's Ethan Bill here. Now in this video, what I'm going to do is break down how you manage to generate 7k in 7 days for a women's apparel brand. Now, if you found this video useful, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button, and hit that notification bell. So I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have any questions at all, feel free to just drop them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. Without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, this is how we generated 7k in 7 days for one of our clients. As you can see over here, we just put $500 in. We pulled out just under 8k with a 14.55x ROAS. So every $1 in, we're just going to 15 out. Now, obviously, the numbers are a little bit everywhere. We have conversion API set up. However, that still doesn't factor in delayed attribution. So some days we were getting, a lot more sales than we were add to cart. When we check it on the back end, because we track everything through UTM parameters as well. So when we track the actual sale through the back end of the website, we know it's come from the ad. So everything here we have, in case you don't know, we have conversion API set up and we have UTM parameter set up. We track through this and Google Analytics, and we also track backend through Shopify. So for example, everything that comes in with the UTM setup is tagged as Facebook. So we'll know where it's coming from. So that's why numbers are a little bit everywhere. But in terms of tracking, everything's 100%. So a CAC of $10 is pretty good. Average order value is quite high. And we had a lot of people. We tried, so obviously this apparel brand we're running, Rad's for, it's a women's apparel brand. And what we ended up doing was when we came in, they were running a lot of ads. So we had a lot of products on there, things like dresses and things like that, but they had no kind of fit check bundles. So what we did is straight away when we came in, we went onto the Shopify store and we set up an upsell system where basically they add the dress and you've got all these shoes go with it. And now they're at this price when they used to be at this price, so a bit of price contrast. And there'll be no discount or anything. We just put change the price a little bit, so there's no kind of losing in profit and anything. So for example, it will say buy this dress $80, and then it upsell these shoes was 60 now 40. And then sometimes we'd also do things like if it was a t-shirt, jeans as well, or leggings as well. So we'd always kind of bundle products together because the AOV was about $50 to begin with. And then doing this, it went up to, 156 through the ad. So it kind of 3x just by doing that type of strategy. So very, very simple. You can use apps like Bundler, frequently bought together. It's a good app at the bottom, but Bundler works really, really well. You can create sets. You can have upsells, in-cart upsell, things like that. Because when you're selling clothes, your LTV is only going to be high if your consumer fits your vibe of your brand. If not, get as much out of them as you can right there through bundles and sets and things like that. So yes, we acquired 50 customers this week. Obviously $10 CAC, which is really, really good. We have 2 campaigns set up. As you can see, nothing's filtered here. 18th to 25th. Today's not really, because it's a US client, today's not really started properly. So it's not really factoring today. So it could even hit 8K, for example. But we have 2 campaigns. Retargeting. Very, very simple. In here, we just have every single pixel event. So view content, page view, add to cart, initiate checkout, website visitors, everything but purchase. Run that $5 per day on a catalog ad. Catalog ad, we have every product there on the website. And then obviously, the way this works, it'll be more optimized to whoever views it. And then that's that. Very simple. Top of funnel. It's our prospecting campaign. I'll break that down for you now. So this is our top of funnel campaign. We have 2 ad sets on. We had obviously, 26 different ad sets to begin with, but we narrowed it down to 2. So we do broad and everything, but because certain clothing brands have a specific type of consumer, yes, we rely on Facebook to do its thing, but we always find out that when it comes to very niche apparel brands, that's a certain vibe, and you've got low spend to begin with, it's always best to do interest targeting first. So we just targeted things like, it was interesting actually because we targeted interests like North Face and Patagonia, which are male brands. However, this is for females, and it still did really, really well. But we came to the conclusion after a very, very short period of time, potentially maybe like a month, we thought, okay, we need to get this ad account scaling. Q4 is coming up, a lot of opportunity. We need to do that. So we set up 2 broad interests here and here. Female, 20 to 50, and then 20 to 50. We did it twice because we started off with 1, which was here. But what would happen is we'd run the ads for like a week. We'd do okay, and then there'd be nothing. And then delayed attribution would kick in, and then more sales would come in. And it just got really, really messy. We also tried vertically scaling and it didn't do well at all because every 3 days the ROAS just dropped. So we duplicated it and tried to horizontal scale. So we had 2 ad sets. Whenever we tried to duplicate anything like 3, 4, 5, any more ad sets, we also had a problem with scaling. So we switched back to vertical, hence the awkward numbers here. And every 3 days, if the ROAS is, above break even, for this brand it's 2 because the margins are 50%. If it's above break even, we increase the budget by 20%. And that is basically it. And obviously, as you can see, and even the add to cart to purchase drop off, it's very, very good. A lot of brands will have 100 add to carts, like 10 sales, and then they'll wonder why the ads aren't working. But the ads will be doing pretty well. It's just the website that needs looking at. Now, we work one-on-one with their web developer, so we had this website optimized to the T. We wanted to make sure that everyone who added to cart at least 50% bought, which they did. Now, the trick is not the ad account structure, it's the ad you run. Now, let me break into the ads that we ran. So we had 4 ads running. Very, very simple. It's 2 sets of 2. So we had a catalog ad. If you are running an apparel brand, catalog ads are so good to run. People overcomplicate it and they start doing unboxing videos, UGC videos and all this. If you're in a apparel brand, all you want to do, get your 5 best sellers, put them into one catalog ad and then launch them for prospecting. Have your copy, so linking to a desire. So for women, we kind of linked to the whole idea of wearing this outfit for a party and being confident and being the kind of like standout, etc. And like being, sexy and everything like that. And that's the angle we used. And we put that with the best sellers, which, were kind of like a red dress, like a peach dress and things like that. And we ran that. And obviously it did really well. And then the only other video we did a UGC kind of, I call it an aesthetic video. And it's kind of one that I'd say I've created. I've not seen anything about it. But basically it's a cross between a unboxing and kind of get ready with me and then a bit of aesthetics. So they get the product, there's loads of quick angles, they unbox it, they try it on, lots of fit checks, and then they go like to a party and a few clips there. So they're the 2 types of ads we ran. Obviously, we ran a lot more than that to test. However, these 2 were our best ads. But yeah, so that's basically it. This is our structure to have obviously 7k a week in sales. And if we round that up for just easy access to 8k over a month period, that's 32k coming from these ads alone. Obviously, when we start to scale, our ROAS is going to drop. That's expected, but that's decent amount of extra revenue for an apparel brand, especially when we start scaling through Q4. That could hit 50, 60, and hopefully soon we get to 100k a month, and that's another brand we've scaled to 7 figures a year or 6 figures a month. So yeah, that's basically everything. But the key takeaways are here: have a very, very clear, simple ad account structure. We have 1 retargeting campaign with 1 ad set with all the pixel data running 1 catalog ad, $5 per day. 1 prospecting campaign. Usually, when we're starting off, we'll have a few interests in there, and then in those we'll have at least 1 catalog ad and then a few UGC videos. But here, we've already done our test and we're past that. So we have 1 campaign, we have 2 ad sets, and then 4 ads. Two ads are the same out of those. So, it's 2 lots of 2. And that's basically it. So when people always overcomplicate, saying, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that," they're just chatting absolute, rubbish, to be honest. Because if you can find what works and you can implement that, then everything will, come together and you can start to scale. And it gets to the point where you run the ads, and what you want to do is increase budget by 20% every 3 days, decrease it when it doesn't hit the target CPA. That's basically it. So guys, that is how we managed to generate 7k in 7 days for a women's apparel brand. Now, if you find this video useful, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button below, and hit the notification bell, as opposed to every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with ads and psychology-based content. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. Now, I'm most likely going to make this video into somewhat of a little series. Obviously 7k in 1 week, and then we're going to see where we are after 30 days, and then 60 days, and 90 days, 120, and then see if we can keep this up for a 12-month period to show how we scale a brand from literally 0 per day all the way, 0 per day through the ads all the way to 100k a month plus or wherever we get to. So yeah, and if you are a women's apparel brand owner and you want me to run your ads, feel free to check in the description below where it says have Ethan Bailey run your ads. Click the link there, schedule a quick 15-minute chat with myself, and we'll see if you're a good fit for us and our neurological configuration framework, which is the name of our strategy that we use to produce results just like this. So that's everything. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on Wednesday.